We did the mash. We did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. We did the mash. We did the monster mash. The monster mash.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh, spooky. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
What's going on with you?
Just fixing my microphone just a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit here, a little bit.
A little bit. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
We got a Halloween episode for you this week.
Very loosely done Halloween episode.
Yeah. I mean,
We're
like
not
the topics
dressed up,
are kind of a little more Halloweeny, weenie. You know, but we're trying to have fun here, you know.
And we dress up every week, really, for our whole denim bit. So you guys are kind of actually late to the game in the whole dress up thing.
Yeah, we've been doing it. We've been doing it.
We've been here. We've got our pumpkins still on the table. We've got two of them. One of them is going bad.
He's going bad. You look down, he's smoking a cigarette. Classic. Yeah, we got our lattes here. Plain lattes.
Okay. We're trying to be a little bit healthier, so I said no vanilla.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
I said no vanilla, but a hot latte with nothing in it is really something.
It's fine.
It's fine, but it would go down a little bit quicker if it had some vanilla in it.
Yeah, you know what? Also, this place, Jones, they're also doing their own pumpkin spice latte, and I've been getting that all week.
So I was supposed to get you that, is what you're telling me?
No, not at all. It's very good there.
Is it really good?
Yeah, it is good. I get it with
should try
non-fat
it.
milk though, because I'm trying to be healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know us, healthy icons from
Legends
NIGHTCOOP.
of health.
Yeah. So do we want to get started with the dang news?
Let's get started.
All right. So my first story is okay. So the news is not going to be very Halloweeny.
No.
Okay. So yeah, all the other topic. I just want you because my first thing isn't that Halloweeny.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. So researchers have unveiled the fastest clothes folding robot.
I was not on board with robots until right now. Okay.
Well, I think one of the main purposes it might be is like obviously in retail, but like I mean,
how about in the home?
if you could drop thousands on a little robot buddy.
I hate folding my clothes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd rather fold my clothes than do the actual laundry part. I don't mind folding my clothes because Soupy just sits on the clothes, watches me do it, and I talk to him the whole time.
Yeah, I can't stand folding my clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, some people, I mean, there are certain chores that some people just don't like to do.
Yeah.
That's yours?
Yeah.
Folding the clothes?
I would literally rather do the dishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Doing the dishes just seems more productive to me.
But you got to put your clothes away.
No, you got to put your clothes on.
Okay. Fair.
The thing that needs to be done within the laundry that needs to be done is them being washed.
Not folded and put away?
No.
I mean, I guess. But also, I mean, that's why your room is the way that it looks.
How dare you?
Well, I mean...
I don't see the point.
You walk in there, it is a game of I Spy. Let me tell you that right now.
I know where everything is.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's the thing about being, if you are messy, you do know where everything is. Messy is different from dirty, though. You're not dirty.
I'm not dirty. It's just all clothes. I wash the clothes and then I try and find whatever clothes that I need.
Anyways, so you're saying that if you had a robot in your house, you would want it to do the dishes. Or no, sorry, you would want it to do the folding.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I had a robot in my house and it could only do the folding, I'd be like...
Then what's really the point?
What's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, totally. But you can't really have a robot doing the dishes.
Oh, yeah, the water.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they're going to come up
they're
with
gonna
a
come out with a waterproof robot. But let's get to the ones that aren't waterproof first.
Yeah.
And see how good they do.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think that, like, you know how, like, people are like, oh, they're going to take our jobs or whatever? Mm-hmm. Feels like they're taking the job of the housewife. And I'm a little annoyed by that. Because at the end of the day...
When all is said and done,
housewife, great gig.
Great gig.
Great gig. And now this robot's coming in being like, I could do it too? No.
Although I do have to say, I have watched like numerous TikToks and videos of people being like, day in the life of a housewife. And you honestly, you do look a little bit like a prisoner.
Yeah.
I don't know how to break it to you. I don't find it really fun that you make a man his coffee 3 times a day, and in between that you do the laundry, and especially that folding part was what got me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen quite a few. I saw one that was like stay-at-home girlfriend, and I was like,
yeah,
you got a long dumb life ahead of you.
Yeah, stay-at-home girlfriend, more like he's being like stay-at-home girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you're not allowed to go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust it either. Also, in the video, she had so much self-reflection. She was like hours of journaling. And I'm like, of what?
Yeah, what is going through your brain?
I don't even know. I mean, and she was like this really skinny blonde. I mean, maybe maybe the whole journal is just like, still skinny, still blonde. Still
having fun.
Still having fun. I don't know. It looks like in all the comments were just like, this looks like shit.
It looks like hell.
This looks like hell, dude.
Now, like a fun, like, do whatever you want housewife. That's one thing.
Yeah, I feel like a Vegas housewife.
Yeah,
that's
or any
fun.
of the Real Housewife shows
yeah.
where they actually like.
Well, their job is talking shit.
Yeah.
That's a good gig.
Yeah, that is a great gig.
Yeah,
I would love to do that.
They're a housewife, but they also have nannies. They got, all these.
Yeah. But these like stay-at-home girlfriends who just buy a couple green juices a day and like
Fuck
go for
off.
a walk with their boyfriend. Ew.
What do you even talk about with him?
Nothing. What is there to talk about?
Yeah, it's like he doesn't like your ass. There's no way he likes your ass.
There's no way. I don't know. It just doesn't seem appealing to me at all. What a boring existence.
Yeah. Couldn't be me. But it could be a robot.
It could be.
Yeah.
Folding your clothes and taking your man.
Yeah, but the robot don't suck dick. I mean,
I'm sure they're going to work on that too.
Yeah.
We'll get there, Kelly.
We'll get there. Oh, that's next in line after folding clothes.
It's a short checklist.
A short checklist for the robots. Folding clothes.
And as always, no pleasure for the women.
All right, your turn.
Okay. My first story is woman charged with sending bee swarm on deputies at eviction. This happened in Massachusetts. So she got evicted, then decided to unleash the bees. And what kills me about this story is that she did it to keep in a way that kept herself safe. So she was in bee gear when it happened, which meant that like there was no way people were like, well, who did it? So obviously she got arrested because it's like you are literally in a beekeeper.
You just happen to be a beekeeper today? Sure. Honestly, I like her style.
Yeah, me too.
I do love the chaos that some people give this world.
Yeah.
Because the bee, did people get stung like a lot?
Yeah, but I mean, like at the end of the day, it's like it's just bees. It's kind of funny.
It is funny unless you're allergic to bees.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna be taken out.
Yeah.
Quick.
I mean, but if you're allergic to bees, you really should have your EpiPen on you.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, is this a PSA now? Make sure you got your EpiPen.
Don't forget your EpiPen at home.
Don't forget. Well,
there's bees everywhere.
You know what though is that someone like this probably has waited for the right moment to do total destruction. They've thought about it, premeditated. I mean, they've been waiting to cause the correct amount of chaos. I mean, you got to buy the beast suit. You got to, you know what I mean?
Prep.
Lot of prep.
Lot of prep to unleash the bees.
Yeah. I really fuck with it. I really do.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm not mad at her.
Yeah. Why'd she get evicted? Did it say? Too many bees? Got evicted for like...
Oh, you thought I had too many bees in my apartment? I guess I'll let them outside.
Let's see how many bees we have now. Thank you.
Jackasses.
Motherfuckers. It is crazy to cause revenge in a beekeeper suit, though. What's going on? I got something?
No, I had an itch.
Oh, you had an itch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were looking at me itching, scratching.
You make me itch?
You make me itch. You make me itch. Imagine saying that to somebody. They're like, what the hell? A new way of saying fuck you. You make me itch. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to start using that.
I'm going to say you make me sweat.
Ew!
I said that just to gross you out.
You make me salivate. You make me drool.
You make my psoriasis go crazy.
Crazy. Oh, wow.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Something's happening with this coffee. Did you spike this?
Oopsie.
With vanilla?
Well, dang it.
Okay.
All right.
Your next story?
My next story is, okay, so this is what it makes no sense to me about this story. Okay. So Simone Biles,
Yes.
gymnast,
Yes.
you all know, you love her. Okay.
National hero.
Has come out and said to not dress like Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween. Okay. So here's the thing. Why is she saying this? What stake does she have in this conversation?
If he were a gymnast before everything, I'd hear ya.
But I'm like, why are you the spokesperson for this? And I can't tell if it says she's just a spokesperson for a lot of things. So she's like,
she just has a voice. And
yeah. But it's a weird thing to have a voice for. Also, number one, if you dress like Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween, I mean, you're dressing like someone from the East Side. I mean, you're not really dressing up like.
It's kind of also dressing like a serial killer in 2022.
Hack, corny. Yeah, also everyone's going to be doing it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Like, I don't understand. Like, when people were dressing up like Tiger King or whatever, I was kind of like, like, hack.
Yeah.
Corny.
Totally.
Although I did see one that was really, really good. My boyfriend.
Well, also, I mean, Tiger King came out at a horrible time to do as a Halloween costume.
I mean,
it came out like 7 months before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, but people were holding on to it.
I know, they were holding on to it.
Yeah, people were holding on to it for sure.
How would you feel if you saw somebody dressed as Tiger King this year?
I'd be like, where have you been?
I think I would be like, great Tiger King costume. Because now it's just a costume.
Yeah, now it's
not like, oh my God, funny, you're Tiger King. Now it's like, that's a good Tiger King costume.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you're right, because it's no longer as relevant. So, like, yeah.
Now you're just dressing as this kind of, this
right.
TV character
right.
in the sense that we all watched.
Yeah.
It's like dressing as Bart Simpson.
Well, Bart Simpson's still on.
He's still alive?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're still doing
I love The Simpsons.
I love The Simpsons.
I think it's so
We
funny.
should be the sisters for Halloween.
The sisters?
The
baby and
No.
Lisa?
The sisters of Marge.
No.
How you doing?
I was like,
I don't have the knockers for that costume. The funniest thing about like that show is that show and Family Guy is the fact that they give people certain attributes where you're like, why? That was unnecessary. You didn't have to make them total whores.
Yeah.
But totally. They were like, yeah, oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah, we did.
I'm still stuck on the fact that you called them knockers.
Honestly, ever since I saw that Kate McKinnon sketch of where of the alien thing, where she's saying that the aliens like touched her knockers or whatever.
Yeah.
That word has been stuck in my brain for years. Kate McKinnon, I mean, held the show on her motherfucking back. Okay, I mean, it was. Yeah. I mean, the other girls tried, but you couldn't beat her. I mean, the second she was in a sketch, it was just like she is gonna dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She destroyed.
Yeah, she crushed.
For sure.
She crushed. Your next story?
My next story. So.
Okay, I just saw a glimpse of this story, and I knew you were going to bring up something in regards to this woman. Okay. Woman is also giving her a lot of credit.
So Taylor Swift came out with her new album. Mm-hmm. I have a very complex feeling about Taylor Swift where I don't like her very much. But
that doesn't sound complex.
No, it is complex. It's more complex than that. And I saw a video the other day that was like, not liking Taylor Swift is not a personality. And I was like, that's not...
saying it is.
No one's saying it is. People talk about their opinions on things all the time. I happen to have stronger opinions about this woman. Okay. She came out with her new album, Midnight or something.
But I think there's two.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think she did one at midnight and then one at 3. And then I think it's midnight and 3 a.m. I'm pretty sure those are the two.
So I try to be, when I don't like somebody very much, I still try to be very objective with anything that comes out about them in the news. My personal opinion is kind of pushed to the side.
Sure.
So she did a video for her song Anti-Hero. And within it, she talks about how she struggled, with her body image.
Okay.
And she gets on the scale in the video, and up comes the word fat on the scale, is insinuating that she has felt like she
is fat,
has been fat, or in the past, like.
Okay. Which you're allowed to feel.
But people are mad because they're like, she has no clue what it's actually like to be fat in this world.
How fat do you have to be? How fat do you have to be where it's okay to feel fat?
And it's like, and they're like, and fat isn't a bad word, so it shouldn't be on the scale. Okay, your connotation with the word fat, that's your business. If you look at it and you see it as like an overtly negative thing, that's your business. If she gets on the scale and sees the word fat, you're going to put your
opinion
of the word on her as if she feels the same way about the word. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And she might feel negative towards the word. And honestly, that's fine. If she doesn't want to be construed as something, she doesn't have to be okay with being construed in that way.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't want to be called, and like, I wouldn't want to be called, I don't know,
pregnant.
I definitely don't want to be pregnant. But like, for example, it's like if somebody were to say, like a week ago, I saw a comment that said I look like the cow from Barnyard. Okay. Some people might look at the cow from Barnyard and be like, what a pretty cow. I look at the cow from Barnyard and I go, this motherfucker said I look like the cow from Barnyard.
Yeah, I just got. Yeah,
I just got. Yeah. That is my interpretation of it. There are other people who would be like, I would love to look like the cow from Barnyard. I am so much uglier than Allie Ryan and that cow. Some people would love to be that.
Well, okay, so here are my thoughts on this story. Number one, you've grown so much. The fact that you can objectively look, number one, Blank Space is the best Taylor Swift song to date.
It is. She has bops.
Yes. Okay. Now, we do not want any arguments with the Swiftie fans or whatever the hell, because you guys are relentless. Okay. So this is, they are. They're just, you take it. I mean, I hope you guys are getting paid for what you do because you're nonstop. Okay. So Number one, don't want any issues with you guys. Whatever. People can have a difference of opinion. It's fine. Okay. Number two, Blank Space is the best Taylor Swift song. I don't even want to have the discussion. Number three, I tried listening to this Anti-Hero song. To me, it was very much like that song from Boyhood.
Yeah,
it was like bit. That theme, that kind of energy, whatever.
The album itself, because I listened to a few songs on it, the album itself is a little bit more like electronic-y, retro-y.
Like Drive?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like movie Drive. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't listened to it. I just listened to that one song. My boyfriend did tell me to turn it off. Just telling you what happened. I'm just telling you what happened.
But to me, I just like this whole, it's a huge problem. No, what's a huge problem is saying things like Kanye West is saying. That's a problem.
Yeah, this isn't a problem.
Somebody putting the word fat on a scale and you being upset about it, that's your problem.
Also, let her live.
Yeah,
oh,
Jesus
my
Christ.
God. Like, I mean, first, we didn't really know it in the time, but like because of the way that slut shaming was viewed. But I mean, the amount of hell this woman has gone through with the criticism of how she dates, how she looks, how she whatever. I mean, if you don't like her music, that's fine.
And if you look at like who she is as a person and you don't like her, that's also fine.
But all of these things that she gets attacked for that are just like, this has nothing to do, like this isn't cool. You know?
Yeah.
And like this is stupid. This is stupid. Go get a real problem.
Yeah, go get a real problem. There are plenty of other people doing wildly offensive things all of the time. And because you guys put her on this innocent pedestal where she still has to talk in her music as though she's 15 fucking years old, because if she doesn't, you people will lose your minds and all of a sudden mothers won't buy the albums for their 25-year-old daughter because they can't stand the fact that she's now an adult and buy her some real fucking music.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay?
God. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, though. I mean,
do you know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying because, okay, we're on the same page here. Look, I do not think that her music has matured at all.
Yeah, it hasn't. It hasn't. But at the same time, she's not allowed to. It's like she's not allowed to mature for her music because she will lose her brand. And having a brand like Taylor Swift sounds like a fucking nightmare to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even when she did the Reputation album, which I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to a few songs. That's kind of my relationship with Taylor Swift. I listened to a few songs. Yeah, why not? Okay. But even then, like, she's trying to be this edgier thing, but yet it's still dialed down to like this like 15-year-old voice.
Yeah.
That's coming out of it, and that's got to be so tough to have to keep up that image when you are growing and maturing mentally, but you have to keep writing as if whatever. Because,
but you're 30-something years old.
I know, but there are a lot of 20-something years old that listen to her, and they're still stuck in a very high school mindset.
Yeah.
And then there are other women who are like, oh, like I like her music because I think she's got bangers.
Yeah, yeah, but
which
overall
has bangers. But okay.
Overall, I like in regards to this, people saying it's a big deal. It's not a big deal at all.
I don't think so either.
Literally at all.
Get over it.
Find something else to care about.
Leave her alone. Just leave her alone. Yeah. It's like if she were to come forward and be like, honestly, like I'm super depressed, I'd be like, yeah, I get it.
I bet you are.
I get it, girl.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah.
Your next story?
My next story is Meghan. Okay, this made me laugh because I was like, no fucking shit. Okay, so Meghan Markle, you know her.
Yeah.
People love her.
Yeah.
I don't really get it, but I just don't really get it. I like, okay, she's here, whatever.
Yeah.
But she came forward and said that deal or no deal, she felt objectified because it was all about beauty, not brains.
Yeah.
That's deal or no deal.
Who gives a shit?
Exactly. I'm like, what did you think you were applying for?
Yeah, what did you think you're holding a case?
You're holding a case and you're opening the case.
And you're clapping.
What did you think you were going to show off your astrophysics skill while you were doing that?
Yeah, what?
I don't know. It's like, What? It's like we're just talking to talk right now.
I know.
We're talking to create a problem.
Yeah, no shit. You're in a tiny little dress, and you get up there and you open the fucking case, and you either clap and go wee, or you like boo and you make a sad face and you go aw. Like what did you think was going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't make it that big of a deal, because literally any girl who is on Deal or No Deal, if that's their only credit, nobody knows who the fuck they are. So don't act like it's that big of a deal that for 2 seconds you were opening and closing a case and people found you pretty.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I mean, even when I was like 12, though, when we watched the show, I'd be like, there's no way these bitches are smart. 12, smoking a pack of cigarettes, being like, look at these dumb fucking broads. Mom, give me a Diet Coke. This idiot won $5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so goofy. It's so goofy. And you're on a show, you're on a game show where they are throwing out money to people. And when you're doing something like that, the values are not going to be extremely high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
also, just appreciate the fact that they thought you were hot enough to do Deal or No Deal.
yeah, would you shut up?
Yeah, I could never do Deal or No Deal.
I could never apply to be the fucking case girl on Deal or No Deal. Look at me.
They'd be like, you could be the banker.
I'd be thrilled.
I'd be thrilled to be the banker.
I get to be the banker for the episode.
Oh, if I were the banker, though, I would definitely like get on the microphone and be like, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, $30. Take it or leave it.
No, but people are so like come on, you literally applied for a job where you had the look of being hot, and you're mad because they found you hot. What do you want? What do you want? Because I have to walk around.
I gotta walk around. Nobody's telling me open this case. Nobody's giving me a case ever.
I've literally never held a case.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm going to get to my entire life.
The only cases I've been held are the heebie-jeebies. Case of the heebie-jeebies.
Okay. All right. Next article. Next story.
Yeah.
So a teacher was hiding a student in California for a very long time.
Hide? What do you mean hide? Kidnapping?
Or
just hiding?
So she hid him for 2 years. He ran from home and thought like that the grass was going to be greener, not with his parents. He had an argument with them, and the teacher hid him in her home.
What?
Yeah. So it was like
you know what? This is like that show. I was watching a show. What's it called? What's it even called? This show that I watched. It was on HBO, maybe. It was what the hell was the show? It was like it. Remember that show that I was watching with the girl that was nerdy, and they're trying to figure out if she like the. I can't even describe this stupid fucking show.
I don't know
because
what
I
show
turned
it
it
is.
off because I was like, this is weird. But similar thing happened. The girl ran from home. The teacher ended up kidnapping her.
Huh.
Yeah.
See, he like returned home and just tried to give no explanation. After 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, he just tried to come back and be like, hi.
Hey.
Hey, where you been?
Where are the Pop-Tarts? Hey, everybody. Been a minute.
Yeah,
What's
so
new?
She's been convicted. Or
Is she
not,
going
I
to
don't
trial?
know if she's been convicted. She's been
Is it called Cruel Summer?
arrested.
It's not cruel. It's a show. If someone knows what show this is, it's this girl. It's this girl that gets blamed for knowing someone was kidnapped but didn't It's like a blonde-haired girl and a dark-haired girl, like every other fucking show.
You sound 60.
I literally,
With that one guy.
I do the principal kidnaps the one girl, but they think they're in love.
I ain't got no clue.
I literally cannot remember the name of this stupid show. Fuck.
Well, I guess we'll have to move on.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
That is too bad, though.
It is sad though.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we want to do? I've changed?
Sure.
Okay, so now we're into the Halloween themes.
Now we're into the Halloween themes.
Okay. All right, so I've changed. All right.
You want to go first?
What?
You want to go first?
Sure. Okay. In terms of Halloween, in college, Halloween weekend, we're doing 3 costumes. We're doing 4 nights of Halloween. We're really doing it. You're lucky if I go out once. You're lucky if I go out once.
Amen.
I'm sorry. First of all, Halloween parties are annoying in general in my brain now because I'm like, are you really gonna try to fuck the guy dressed as a minion? Are you really gonna do that? Are you really gonna do that? Like,
well, we can just combine these thoughts. I've changed is fuck a Halloween party.
Oh, really? Okay.
I literally, at this point in time, I have zero interest. I don't care how much time you spend on your costume. I don't want to really hear about it. I'm not interested in talking to you about you caring about anything with, your Halloween makeup. I couldn't give a shit. You spent 4 hours watching a tutorial and trying to do it on your own face for it to come out C-, maybe C+. And to be honest, I don't want to have to look you in the face and be like, no, you did really good.
You know what? That is totally fair because I just, at this point, if you're not going to crush it in terms of Halloween makeup.
That's what I'm saying. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Put on the fucking cat nose and whiskers and call it a day if you can't do a good damn job.
You know what also pisses me off though too? Like we're in a city where people do so many drugs on Halloween that their costume is like halfway ruined by the end of the night. And I'm like, you look awful. And
it just, to me, I'm like, showing up, there's people who, again, with why would you be attracted to somebody in a costume? Why would you walk in somewhere and go, oh, I like the guy dressed as what?
Yeah.
Dressed as Frankenstein?
Dressed as something? You like a man that's dressed as something right now. Are you serious? Are you serious?
If
you're a man
and you take Halloween seriously, I'm not talking like doing something goofy. I mean like you take it seriously.
Cringe.
I am calling the police.
Yeah, if you show up as a vampire.
Oh my God, with like white face makeup on and just get away from me. You're giving like sexual assault vibes.
Yeah, you're a murderer.
You literally are.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Sexual assault vibes.
You are.
I know.
You think you walk into a house party and there's a guy with like fangs and like
watch your drink, bitch.
Watch your fucking drink.
I know. Well, it's like
I literally might cry. Like I'm scared and not in like a spooky way. In a way like
no, that is true though. Like if you're okay, and we're talking about straight men. Let me be very clear.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're a gay man, go all out. Obviously. But if you're a straight man who's actively looking in the mirror, putting on white face makeup and being like, I'm about to hit this party.
Singularly. If you have a significant other who is making you do
obviously
this, you get a pass.
Yes. But if you're like, I'm a single man, I'm putting on face makeup, and I'm gonna go. I'm describing this, and I'm like, how traumatizing is this?
It's so bad.
Yeah, but these people are out there.
I know, and they scare me.
They scare me
they
too.
scare me.
Now, obviously, if you go the funny route and you're like, oh, this is hilarious. Like,
Yeah,
I'm fine
the
with
funny
that.
route, totally.
It's something about being a straight man putting on face makeup, getting ready to go to a party alone. That goes, you know what? This guy is a criminal. I don't know why.
You have to go the funny route. If you're a single dude and you're going to a Halloween party and you go like the spooky route, it's not right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't trust you and I don't want to talk to you. And you're probably honestly, you're really boring probably. Like, even if I tried to talk to you for like 2 seconds, it would just be very bland conversation. That's how I would imagine it to be. Yeah. I don't do Halloween parties. And there was one year, Kelly and I, we're in Lake Tahoe. And we go to this club type thing. Kelly and I are dressed as Fire and Ice, which was essentially us just putting on Fire and Ice like makeup. Anyway,
but it was cute though because I had red hair at the time.
And I had really like light blonde hair. And so we go to this like club thing. It felt so dystopian to watch a bunch of almost 30-year-old people, like hundreds.
Yeah. In Halloween costumes trying to get laid.
It's disgusting. It was literally disgusting.
You know what it felt like? It felt like you know those videos where it's like in China how they like set up people fucking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It was Kelly and I left and we went and got mini Cinnabon.
Yeah, we were like, "Oh, we're out of here." Cuz they were doing like strobe lights and everything and like people are just like, "Oh yeah, there was that guy in the Spider-Man costume."
Yeah, a guy wearing like an old Spider-Man costume, like more like Spider-Man pajamas.
Like trying to hit on us. And I was like, this man is terrifying.
This man is terrifying. So we left. But after that, I was like, no more.
No more.
No more.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. Yeah. You're lucky if I go. I'll go to like a close friends thing.
Sure.
Or like if you want to go to a bar, a regular bar, dressed up a little bit, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But there's something wrong with people. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, you have an egg on my face?
I do.
I have a what the cluck, so go ahead.
Okay. Egg on my face. Okay. A few years ago, for my Halloween costume, Kelly, myself, and our friend Bridget, we were women, like rock stars, in a sense. And I was Gwen Stefani.
I was Haley Williams.
Yes, you were.
And I looked awful.
Yes, you did. And I was Gwen Stefani, but I was a certain Gwen Stefani picture, which I don't have abs, and I certainly did not have abs then. So I just wore like a white tank top with the pants that she had on. And I had like red lipstick and my hair was all done. And, like, yes, soberly, I looked like the picture.
Yeah.
But, after a few drinks, you're just the girl in the tank top.
Yeah.
After a few drinks, the eyelash starts, popping off a little bit. The red lipstick is just a little bit faded. And you're like, you do not look like her anymore, young lady.
Yeah. And now you're walking around kind of looking like the specific picture. But if people don't know the reference.
They're just like, this girl looks like shit. Oh,
yeah.
I still remember this feeling of like seeing somebody we knew, and I remember this because we went to the store,
the comedy
store, and I remember somebody coming over and being like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "I'm Gwen Stefani," and there was just this like, there was this thought in my head that was just like, No, you aren't.
You are not.
You're nowhere near close.
You are not Gwen Stefani at all.
At all.
Yeah.
You literally had to loosen your belt 20 minutes ago in the bathroom. You are not her.
You are not her. Yeah. Yeah. No, that night was rough because
Our friend looked great.
Our friend looked great.
She crushed.
She crushed, but I, as Haley, first of all, I had the red hair, but I look nothing like her. Like, literally, she's like petite.
Yeah.
So,
but you, like, I mean, you try.
but I tried to do the bang thing, but instead it would just look like greasy, like flat bangs. And like, literally, when I see pictures, I'm like, you idiot. You look awful. I can't even like think about it without
I know. Egg
cringe.
on my face, egg on your face.
Yeah.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs all over the damn
Eggs
place.
all over the place. Okay. Yeah. All right. My what the clock. I did a what the clock.
Uh-huh.
What is with decade costumes? 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Enough. It's stupid. I hate it. They have a whole aisle in Party City dedicated to decades. I haven't seen anybody touch the 50s shit in decades. I mean, no, nobody is dressing up. If you dress up like a 50s person, I'm like, get away from me.
Yeah, you poodle loving fuck.
Oh my God, I can't. What the cluck?
With the discs.
Yeah,
discs,
the records.
The records.
Yeah, the records. They got that going on, and then they're like, then they always have like 80s girl, and it's like the 80s. What's with the 80s? Why can't you guys get over the 80s? I don't get it. They're like, oh, it was good in the 80s. What was?
I don't think the 80s sounded that fun.
No.
I think they sounded they sounded too loud. They sounded like really fucking loud.
They sounded homophobic is what they sounded like.
That too, and they were loud about it.
Yeah, and they were I don't understand this fascination. I think first of all, I think the neon colors are ugly as fuck. I think they're hideous. No one looks good in neon.
You're right.
Literally, like
Yeah. No, you're right.
No one-
Neon is fun to wear for a day, for one event, maybe
Yeah.
Halloween when you're doing the 80s.
yeah. I saw this thing that was like people think it's all neon in the 80s, but it's actually a lot of brown. A lot of brown people, like not brown people. A lot of brown clothing for people. Whoops. I'm leaving that in. That's funny. That was an
That is
accident.
funny.
That was a misstep. But yeah, it's I don't get it. I don't like it. 70s, the whole hippie thing. I was a hippie once in I think it was middle school or something. And it's like the peace signs and the whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get it. I think it's kind of lazy, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that I just said that I don't really like Halloween parties all that much, but I do think, if you're going to do something, just do it. Don't pick an entire 10 years and go, I'm all of it.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't
really
like it. I
weird.
think they suck. I don't know.
It's not a costume, it's a theme. At the end of the day, it's a theme. It's not a costume.
That's the problem with it.
That's the issue.
It's a theme.
If you want to have an 80s night, okay, fine. Everybody wears like their neon or their brown apparently or whatever. If you want to do 90s night, 2000s night, that's one thing. Those are themes.
Yes, that's my issue with it. You hit the nail on the head.
You don't show up and be like, "Oh, I came to the Halloween party as Hawaii as luau." You don't show up as luau.
Right.
Why would you show up as the 70s?
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't
Weird.
like it. What the clock?
What the clock?
All right. You got beef?
Yes.
All right.
I have beef with a very, and I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way.
Oh.
But when I was a kid and we would go trick-or-treating, there was one type of person in particular that really bothered me in regards to trick-or-treating. And that was the people who didn't know how to call it in regards to the candy that they had to offer. If all that's left in your bowl is Almond Joy or fucking, I don't know, fucking the colorful Tootsie Rolls or some shit, just close the doors.
You're done for the night.
You're done for the night. You're done for the night. Shop's closed. Yeah. Put a sign up saying I'm out of candy, because you might as well be out of candy. You might as well be. Put it at the beginning of your driveway. Or like, that really pissed me off too.
You walk all the way up.
You walk all the way up and they're not giving out candy. Put something at the end of the fucking driveway saying that we're not giving out candy.
Somebody say something.
If you're going to be an asshole, just be an asshole and don't waste my time. Yeah. Don't have me walk all the way. I mean...
Yeah.
You know, in Connecticut, it's cold outside.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to...
Yeah.
Like, waste my...
I mean, Mom would always be like, I don't know if their lights are on or not. I don't know. And even now, though, it's kind of... Like, the whole concept of trick-or-treating has gotten very creepy because it's like...
Well, we're also in Los Angeles.
Oh, that's true, too.
I think in Connecticut, it's a totally different thing. Yeah. I mean, trick-or-treat all you want in those quaint little towns. It makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense. But here...
You can't be walking up to people's doors.
You can't be walking up to people's doors. Yeah, you fucking
nuts.
mind?
People are nuts.
People are nuts.
Also, though, we have a totally different perspective from it now as adults.
Yeah.
You know, we know people are in people's basements.
Right.
So it's a little different.
It's a little bit different. But
that being said, though, in LA, no one has a basement, so...
I mean, if I have kids and they go trick-or-treating, I am walking with them to the door until they are of age to carry a knife.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm walking with them to the door with a gun.
And if they're old enough to carry a knife, then they need to stop trick-or-treating.
Yeah. No, I feel...
But my beef is truly, and I'm not talking about people who it's like, oh, I can't afford this, so I'm handing out this as candy. I'm talking about people who can afford it and don't give a shit and buy shitty candy. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's so easy to figure out what the most popular candies are. Read a list.
Read a list.
Read a book.
Read a book. Yeah. But you can't be just shelling out shitty Halloween candy.
Right. Exactly.
Not in this day and age. There's too much going on.
Too much going on.
Get it together.
People need this. You know, you can't be doing this. Can't be doing this. All right. So my we've got beef. I do not want to go to a haunted house with you. I do not want to go to a haunted whatever. I do not want to. I want to study the people that think it's so fun to scare people. What the hell is wrong with you?
Something's wrong.
Haunted houses to me. Like, why are we trying to raise my heart rate?
I really don't. I have no interest in it. I have no interest.
I don't think we like Halloween.
I was about to say the same thing. I don't think we like it very much.
Based on how we're talking, I don't think we like Halloween. And you want to know what it is and why I don't like Halloween?
Huh.
There's not much to eat.
Yeah.
Christmas and Thanksgiving are about the food. Even Easter, you get a ham. You never eat ham. You know? Yeah, getting ham. Halloween. There's not much to eat.
People are like they're trying to do things to eat. They're like, oh, I made chicken wings, but they look like bad wings. It's like, fuck off, man.
Yeah. No, Halloween I think might suck.
It's strictly a food thing, I think.
Yeah. But I do know people that love Halloween because, like, we have some friends who are, you know, into the witchy kind of stuff, and they love Halloween. You know, they're Scorpios.
Yeah.
They're into it. Yeah. The whole thing.
Yeah.
If I don't have a banging costume,
which we won't put in the effort to do, it sounds
well,
like.
last year
you did do Dexter.
Dexter was a good one.
And it was a good one.
Yeah.
But
I don't think
we like it very much.
Which is weird now that we've themed the whole episode around it.
Has this all come across really negative to you guys?
We like fall.
I like the fall.
I like the fall,
I
but
like apple picking.
but I think Halloween in particular, I don't think I like it.
I don't think I like it. This is so funny.
This is so funny. Oh my God. And I hate haunted houses. I hate
haunted houses. I hate going to Halloween parties.
We barely like dressing up. Interesting. Because we do love a good theme party.
We love, maybe that's what it is that it's not really that special to us, because whenever we go places on vacation, Kelly and I do themes for the entire time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just kind of like, whatever.
I think it's because Halloween involves too many other people.
I don't trust the public.
It's not. That's the thing. Halloween also is not a family holiday, really.
Yes.
And Thanksgiving and Christmas are more family oriented.
And we're big family people. We're big cozy people. There's nothing cozy about Halloween. Halloween is people trying to impress one another. Halloween is people trying to get laid. Halloween is people just...
we don't like it.
It's centered around nothing. It's just kind of... It's pointless.
Whoa. This is a huge reveal of where we stand. I mean... I came into this episode going...
Halloween
episode.
But Kelly, we didn't even dress up for it. We didn't even try. There's 2 pumpkins on the table. One of them's molding.
We don't give a fuck.
We don't like it. And that's okay.
I like carving a pumpkin.
Sure.
But,
do ya?
I mean, I do, but then also...
Yeah, but what do you like about carving a pumpkin? The fact that you're carving a pumpkin with who? Your family.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with the actual carving the pumpkin, because I'll tell you this. Never carved a pumpkin, looked at it, and went, good job. It's always like,
tried it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's the same with Easter. My favorite part of Easter is the doing the egg decorating, egg dyeing.
Because it's with your family.
Because it's with your family and you're dyeing eggs. You're doing something stupid together.
Yeah.
You're doing something stupid like dyeing eggs. You're doing something stupid like cutting out a freaking gourd.
No kidding.
Like, you know.
Well, then you smell like pumpkin the whole night. I mean.
Kelly and I like good, clean fun. And Halloween's just not that.
It's just not.
It's just not that. Boo.
Boo.
Halloween sucks.
Watch, Halloween comes around. We're like, we gotta find a costume.
Oh, I'm dressing up.
I'm gonna dress up. I just think it's... I mean, we'll participate, but I don't think we like it very much.
No.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
Moving on. Hen house open mic.
That's right.
All right, so the theme is Halloween. Still. I'll go first.
All right.
I got a voicemail.
Okay.
All right. Hello, my name is Richie Malone. I live on 886 West Token Lane. I'm upset because you made it illegal for adults to go trick-or-treating in my neighborhood. As a 47-year-old man who has been living off of free Halloween candy for decades, how the hell am I supposed to live? I have no money.
I have no money. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's funny.
Yeah. He's got some disorder or something, I think. In my head, this guy, not a lot of friends, you know? Richie Malone. Who the hell is Richie Malone? This guy.
That guy right there.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
Okay, mine is a introduction to a class.
Okay.
It's going to take a second.
Okay, go ahead.
But we'll get there.
All right.
Okay.
You really... Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to Halloween class. Yes, I am your professor, Dr. Never Been Lad, not Dr. Never Been Laid. However, I know you kids love to poke fun at my fascination with the world that exists beyond your very eyes. I'll have you know there's a demographic of adults who find it very attractive how I talk about the 31st of October In fact, just last week, a fine lad asked me what my favorite Halloween movie was. I said The Shining. He had never seen it, but next thing I knew, we were watching it back at his place. In my class, you'll be studying monsters, witchcraft, and the general horror of being alive. They told me to fix the third section of my curriculum, but I just don't think that's quite right, you see, because Halloween may be just a day, but it encapsulates all that we fear in our regular day-to-day. Samantha, what's your costume this year? A cat? Let me guess, leopard print shirt, eyeliner, nose, and whiskers because trying is lame, and what's scarier than being rejected by your peers? Mark, your costume. A slice of pizza, right? Because you're the funny guy. Can't be a vampire with a beer gut like that. It isn't realistic. You may be an idiot, but you're terrified of looking stupid. And Joe. Oh, your costume's me? I get it. No, I get it. Because the one thing you're most scared of in life is becoming a loser like me. I get it. Well, I get why you would be scared to turn out like me, Joe, because that means at one point you would end up under the covers watching The Shining with your father. Class is dismissed.
That was sad. What just happened?
Basically, the teacher calls out the kid for saying that he might find her to be a loser, but she's been sleeping with his father. Because at the beginning, she says that she recently watched The Shining with a man back at his place.
Whoa. That was a lot. Were you inspired by How to Get Away with Murder? That you were like,
I think so.
Yeah. We've been watching a lot of How to Get Away with Murder. And,
did it make sense?
I was a little lost because I thought it was a man that you were doing the voice of at first.
Why? Because I said doctor?
No.
What else would have made
Your
it seem...
tone.
Huh?
Your voice as you were reading it.
I think it's because I said doctor.
I don't think so. I think it was your tone while reading it, and then I was like, why is she in bed? Why is he in bed with a man? I don't understand. Is this guy gay? I don't know. And then, but now I get it. Now I get it. That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah. You put a lot of heart in that. Or brain. It was written well.
I didn't really know where it was going at first, and then I don't know. Yeah.
Well, good job.
Thank you.
Alrighty, team. Well, thank you so much for joining us for another Night Coop. I hope you have a happy and safe Halloween. Sorry for being such a freaking bummer about it.
We're bitches.
We are. Alrighty. Well, we'll see ya. And as always, like and subscribe or whatever. This is Kelly Ryan.
I am Allie Ryan.
And then, Night Coop Podcast on Instagram, all those good things. Please leave us a 5-star review if possible.
Thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful day and happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye.